See, right now, here, at this viewpoint, wouldn't that be fantastic if you could just get out and have a look? And there is the ability to get out the truck and hover around by using the console. So the whole thing about walking around, I can show you that actually. Oh no, I can't because I don't know how to just get out. But if you bring up this, which is called the console, you can type in "go to a city of some sort," and then you can just hover about. You can go in any direction you like. You can go through the floor, up to the skybox. You can do what you like, basically. And they've implemented loads and loads and loads of stuff, but not the ability to get out your truck. And it's a real shame. It really is a shame. It's a change I'd definitely like to see in both ATS and ETS, and I think it would just make the whole game so much better. Imagine manually having to lift the trailer legs and stuff like that. You can press 0. What's 0? Whoa! Didn't know you could do that. Okay, so yeah, look. So you can see I can walk about. It is possible. And, you know, I'm not even asking them to model the guy getting out the truck. I don't care. I'm in first person view. I quite happily just walk around the truck. You know, when I'm backing it up and I'm trying to not hit the building that side and miss a pole this side, just being able to get out the truck and have a quick look and make sure that you're in the right place, that would be brilliant. And I suppose arguably you can do this, press 0, and but I only started doing this yesterday, so it's all pretty new to me. And you can slow it down as well, so let's say I think the command is G_fly speed. I don't know what to set it to. Let's say 5, and then close that down. And then technically, okay, that's a bit fast for walking. That's kind of running speed, but you get the idea. And I suppose arguably it is possible to do it, but I wish it was part of the game, properly part of the game. In that bus sim game, you could get out your bus. Yeah, you could, definitely. You could definitely get out the bus, and not only that, you could get on other people's buses and drive their bus, and a whole host of stuff. It's weird. You'd think getting out of the vehicle isn't really that much a big deal, but actually it adds so much to the immersion. It really does. Let me just see if I can fix this game chat stuff. Chat box. Font size, let's try. Oh, it's an absolute mess, isn't it? I'm obviously going to have to address this because I've messed it up a bit. But can you see it now? Can someone type something in chat for me, please, just so I can see if it comes up? Oh, you can use your scroll wheel to slow it down and speed it up. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks for that. That's really cool. I love that. I didn't know that at all. I mean, that actually really works well. Why not? Right, it's things like this, because I'm a software developer myself, okay? And I know people have been asking for this for years and years and years now. Why, instead of when you press the button 0, instead of appearing underneath the truck, why don't they just move that camera position to be next to the driver's door? I mean, that in itself would almost be exactly what people are asking for. And then instead of having to use the num keys to walk around, just, you know, have something bound that can be bound to a joystick, and away you go. That's pretty much That's pretty much it, isn't it? I'm being a right moany old sod now. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with the Oregon DLC, which, by the way, it's pretty damn awesome. Oh, Wolf says, sorry, he has to log out and log in again as he's got no sound. That's weird. I'm wondering if it's your USB extension, buddy. Perhaps. Anyway, right. We looked at the view, kind of. We moaned a lot. Let's get into the right gear. And let's get out of here. We have a long way to go. Sorry, dude, I'm coming out. You can actually sleep there as well, which is cool. That's a nice little added thing. So I think I've completely broken the chat box. Like, see, look, it's absolutely tiny. What am I hauling? I am hauling... originally it was cement, wasn't it? But by the time I got there, I'd missed it. So, let's have a look. Oh, we seriously need some fuel. I've just spotted my fuel gauge. It is really low. Yeah, cement. It is cement. Still cement. That's good. I'm not sure if we're going to make it. Hey, Wolf. Welcome back, mate. Welcome back. Glad you can hear us. Speed 35. Going through a little idyllic town here. Restaurants. These are all new, by the way. These are all part of the DLC. Even some of the houses. It's one of those types of cars. Good old family cars. Something station wagon, that's it. This is what I love. Unexpected events like this. Look. Got the cop car. Got the fire engine for some reason. 2 cars. Not sure what's happened there, really. You're out of fuel. Oh my god. I really should have done something about that. How far away is the old fuel depot? Oh, it's just there. Where? There. So close. Do you reckon I can roll it down the hill? Do you reckon I can? You missed my spooky stream. My spooky stream? What was that? Did I stream at Halloween or something? Oh, come on. I know I'm out of fuel, but... you're rolling the wrong way down the hill. Seriously? I can't even limp it. I've only got to get, like, 200 yards that way and I can go down the hill. I don't think it's going to let me, is it? God, the hazards. Yeah, I should do, but... Oh, actually, I know where the hazards are. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Alright, so... we're going to have to call... tow to service, dismiss trailer... 1,057. It would take 2 hours and 4 minutes to Newport. Hang on. The service call can take me and my truck to Newport. What about my trailer? Am I going to lose my trailer now? Good Lord. Oh, Miss Survival. Yeah. Miss Survival. My goodness me. That was donated by Just Shane, and that game scares the living daylights out of me. I'm going to be doing a bit more gameplay on that. Have I lost my trailer? I have, haven't I? No, still there. Oh, good. That's a bit of luck then. So I've got a tiny bit of fuel. See, look, he's only taken me from there to here. How did that take 2 hours and 10 minutes? I suppose he had to get there first, didn't he? He had to drive to me. Okay, right. Let's go get some fuel. And then we can continue our journey. Hazards off. Handbrake on. Whoops. Let's just check. Oh, we don't have huge amounts of turning space there. And we've got one of these double trailer things as well. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be just fine. Parking brake is engaged. Far sales, good question. Yes, I will do actually, because I enjoyed that game. That was a really cool little game. I will definitely finish that. I might do it this week actually. We're going to struggle out of here if the traffic isn't friendly. Oh, big gap. Nice. So that's the extent of pedestrians, by the way. People standing in doorways, doing random stuff. You'll see there's nobody walking about at all. Pretty desolate and pretty quiet. Really need to come across into this lane. That's the first time I've seen a truck turning right on a red light. Something I've got to get used to as an Englishman. You can't do that in the UK. People go absolutely mental at you. The police as well. What's your opinion on Fernbus? Where is it now? Is it a complete product? And the DLC? Well, I put a review out on the DLC, which in fact I put 2 reviews out. One was all the good points, the positive points, and the other was all the negative points. And the DLC itself has been a long time in coming. Ah, you guys, seriously? Where's that other blue one gone? There he is. Yeah, it's been a long time in coming, and it certainly adds something to the game that wasn't there before. Like there is a business element, a career element to it, a reason for driving to these locations. And on that side of things, I think it's really good. It's a positive inclusion to the game. I think it could be more than it currently is. And to answer your first question, no, it's not a complete product. And I don't mean that in the sense that, you know, it's not good enough. I merely mean in the sense that there's a lot more still to come. And you may or may not have heard about the holiday bus game, aka Fuerteventura. Nearly forgot about fuel then. Let's just get in here and get some quick. Fuerteventura is going to introduce, as I understand it, a full business element. And if it's received well and people like it, you're going to find all of that business element transferred over to Fernbus as well. And that is really going to transform Fernbus. Fernbus, I still feel, has the most realistic motorway driving simulation to me. I think the modelling is excellent. The FPS has improved huge amounts since its original release. Can I do a quick UE here? God, it's tight, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be so tight. Can I do it? Can I do it? It probably would have been easier and quicker just to go out. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be so tight. I think we're good. I think we are there. Just that last wheel, isn't it? Are you going to be good and behave yourself? I think you are. Perfect. And also the bus is due to come out in 2019. Don't know when, beginning of 2019 maybe. That is going to introduce multiplayer into the format as well. And if that's received well, then you could very well see multiplayer and full business elements being introduced into Fernbus. And that will transform the game from what it is currently into something very, very different. And I, for one, am very excited to see that. So, yeah, Fernbus, I think, is fantastic. The DLC is good in the sense that it introduces new content to the game and kind of makes it worth playing again. But there is a lot more that can and will happen in the future that will make it even better still. And I'm really looking forward to that. Okay. So yeah, just reading the messages here, which are still not coming up on the flipping screen for whatever reason. I'll have to fix that tomorrow. Yeah, so you haven't watched the end of that because you're hoping I'm going to finish it. Right, okay. I'll make you a promise then. I'll finish that this week so you can see the end of it. Guaranteed promise from me. Whether or not I stream it or make a video of it and upload that, I don't know, but I'll definitely do it this week so you can get to see the end of it. Will I be going to the concert at the old mill? Not tonight. I got work tomorrow, or something along those lines. By the way, that's a Bus Sim 16 joke in case nobody else knows what that's all about. Oh, more stuff happening. Little accident. Holding 55 quite nicely. As a former trucker, says Wolf, I have the highest respect for that nice U-turn. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. It did turn out rather well, didn't it? I was being nice and cautious there. Is the speed limit about to drop to 20? Oh no, we're on Highway 20, I get it. Okay. What a fantastic area Oregon is. Wow. I would love to go and visit Oregon, I think. Seriously, I'm getting tired already. We've already run out of fuel on this journey. I don't want any more grief. Should have had a kip whilst we were waiting for the tow truck. So I have to keep my eyes open for somewhere to have a little snooze. Straight on by the looks of things. Another intersection coming up. I think there's an airport over there as well. Looks like it. I can't stop, I'm in a very heavy truck. Oh! Somewhere to kip. If I can figure out how to get in there. Is it this one? Wow, that's pretty tight, but I think we can do it. Come on, low gears. Going to go over the curb a little bit there. Our customer expects delivery very soon. Make sure you arrive on time. Oh Lord, how far away am I? If I'm right by it, I might as well drop it off. No, we're blooming miles away. There's no way I'll be able to get there without falling asleep. Wow, this has been an absolutely disastrous delivery. I know why I'm tired. It's because I spent about an hour this morning trying to sort out all the steering and everything. And obviously that impacts on game time. So can I park just here? Is this a parking spot? No? Yes. Okay, good. Okay. Handbrake on. And I'll take a snooze in a minute. Do you or have you played OMSI 2? You don't think you've seen it on my YouTube channel? Have I put any OMSI 2 on the channel? I think I have. I'm not 100% sure. I have huge amounts of respect for OMSI 2 in the sense that, well, really, honestly and truly, in the sense that it has all the buttons and switches that you would expect on a flight sim or a simulator of any kind, and the audio for me is absolutely spectacular on OMSI 2. But other than that, it's pretty awful. I mean, it crashes all the time, maps don't load properly. Some of the modelling is pretty damn good, but a lot of it is quite dated. The FPS is quite limited as well. OMSI 2 is very much a two-edged knife, I guess. You know, as good as it is on one side, it can seriously wind you up as well. But no, OMSI 2 is pretty damn good. I've got loads of OMSI 2 content that I want to put on the channel. I just have so much trouble trying to get OMSI to behave itself properly. Caleb says, awesome, good, thanks very much. Cool, right, that's booked in then. We'll definitely get that done this week. And Wolf says, I was driving 25-metre trucks and trailers in the 70th, or the 70s. In the 70s, I'm guessing you're saying there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I was born in 78. Not that I want to make you feel old or anything, mate, but it's just a fact. It's just a fact. Right, how long we got? We got 15 minutes before I have to go because my daughter will be home. So let's get this wound up. Get the windscreen wipers on, handbrake off, and let's go. And we are going to be considerably late for this delivery. But truth be told, it's more about checking out the awesome DLC than anything else. Oh crap, how do I get out of here? This way, is it? Oh, another tight one. No, we're good. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. So hopefully we'll get to drop this delivery off before the end of the stream today. My concrete will have curdled and gone all off. Yeah. They're not going to be very happy to see me, are they? They're going to be most annoyed. In the UK we have these, like, I don't know if you've seen them. If you're not from the UK, I don't know if you have seen them or not. They're like massive drums that rotate. The TH after a decade is an American thing. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, in the UK we have these like lorries that rotate, and it keeps the concrete wet, so it doesn't set and go off. Now I'm assuming these things on the back here maybe are doing the same thing. Maybe there's like a spindle inside that's spinning them, but I don't know for sure. I don't know how they work. And whilst I'm on the subject of all things American, which I kind of am, because we're playing American Truck Simulator, driving through Oregon, which looks fantastic in the rain. Really good, actually. It's gone all kind of misty over in between the trees and stuff. I love that. That's awesome. And I'm speeding a bit. Yeah, I hooked up my VR device last night after a long period of not having any VR at all. And I watched this, or I played this. No, I'd say I watched this VR application, because it's not really a game, all about the Hoover Dam. I think it's called the Hoover Dam, and it was so detailed and so intricate. It really, really blew my mind. It's like the perfect education tool. It's so interesting. It really is good. If you've got VR at home, I think I got it on Steam, pretty sure I got it on Steam, the Hoover Dam VR experience. I can't remember the name of the company, but definitely go check it out. It is mind-blowing. I thought so anyway. Really enjoyed it. Really great experience. I might even do some VR streaming at some point, now that my PC is a bit more robust, a bit more stable. Get some VR games on the channel. I've actually got a couple of VR games to review, so yeah, I might do that. Not this week. This week's all about driving, so there's going to be a lot of Oregon. There's going to be a lot of Oregon stuff. Oh wow, we're struggling to get up here. Euro Truck in VR. I tried VR on American Truck Simulator, and it was really badly pixelated. The experience was awful. I've got a slightly better graphics card now, so I might give it another go. And yeah, that could be doable. It's definitely worth a try. Come on, truck. 55 speed limit. Chance would be a fine thing, wouldn't it? What did I upgrade to? So I was running a GTX 970 and I've upgraded to a 1080 Ti. And two things that's given me, other than a more powerful graphics card that requires less power to run, it's also given me an additional out port, a display port. So that means that I can have chat up in my VR game as well as the game itself, whereas in the GTX 970 I couldn't do that because I'm already running 3 screens and you need to have one display port free in order to have that in Oculus at least. Damn, this looks good. You did some aquaplaning in a 10-ton truck and it made you spin around 180 degrees onto the other side. Whoa. Excuse my French, but I bet you absolutely SH1T yourself, didn't you? Pretty sure I would have done. In fact, yeah, I mean that's another good thing I think should be in this game. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think you can like skid to a halt, can you? Brakes, 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 brakes. Just avoided hitting that car. But that policeman's not happy. So I got fined quite a bit there. Almost. I was new to truck driving then. I kind of feel quite new to truck driving myself at the moment. Alright. So I've created a right flipping mess. This is going to be so tricky. Oh, that rear one's going to touch him. I know it is. It's going to take his wing mirror off. Minimum damage. Go on, roll around. No! I knew I'd hit him. It was very gentle though. All of that right in front of a police car of all things. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. You never know quite what's going to happen in a truck driving simulator when I'm driving. He could have done something other than sit there like a lemon. Like backed up a little bit. Yeah, and the silly thing is, ETS2 at least, they do actually back up sometimes, don't they? So he definitely could have like participated a little bit there. Brakes! There we go. By the way, running on maximum realism here, so lowest brake assist, lowest trailer stability. Trying to make it as realistic and difficult as possible. Oh wow, rolling there. Here we go. Here is our stop. Stalled it. I know I would. Go on, girl. Ride that clutch. Where do you want it? A day late. I'm a little bit confused. Where do they want it stopped? Oh, have I got to check in first? Oh, that's why. Forgot to do that, didn't I? I always want it wherever they tell me to put it. Why isn't that open to me? Is this always going to be difficult? I don't know. Ah, there it is. A nice easy one. Thank goodness. Yeah, now they have to chip the I was thinking of saying something along the lines of, you know, here are 2 trailers of absolutely solidified concrete for you. I hope you have a lot of fun with them. It would be totally wasted, wouldn't it? It would be totally destroyed. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. My first delivery in American Truck Simulator for, I don't know, a very long time. We were only 11.5 hours late. We ran out of fuel on the way. We had 2 accidents, and yeah, I mean, we stopped halfway for a kip. So I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow from 12 PM GMT. If you would like to join me for a bit more ATS, a bit more exploration of the DLC, then please do. It would be great to have you along, and I'll try and get the chat box sorted out as well, because that's annoying me that it's broken, but it's totally my fault. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please do take good care of yourselves, and until next time, goodbye for now. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I really appreciate you coming along and taking the time to do that. I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you who watched this video today. Special big thank you to our Patreons and supporters on Twitch. But everybody who comes and watches, you all count, you are all part of this, and I thank you so much. If you hit that like button, I will like you twice as much. Even more than that, perhaps. It is for you guys that I make these videos, so it matters to me a huge amount if you enjoy watching them, and if you don't, you need to tell me. So thanks for watching, take care of yourselves, until next time, goodbye for now.